Welcome in. This is Casey at the Guardian Oracle 33. How is everybody? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Casey. I'm a psychic medium, a intuitive. I channel messages from the higher conscious realms. I work with my higher self for the highest good of all. My intention in this channel is always to be a conduit of light. Some things we say here, it might be directly on with what you're going through. Maybe it hasn't happened yet, maybe it has. Sometimes it's just guidance. Sometimes people like to come in here and just listen. You know, there's a lot of neat people in here. Sometimes it's just about being, you know. If you guys are new, welcome in. If you're old, welcome back. Did I already say that? I'm losing me mind. Cheerio. Cinnamon. All right. Kisses from Idaho. I had to crack my window. It's a little hot in here. All right. So the message tonight is, what's up, beautiful souls? Messages that come in. Hold on, I'm still adjusting. Am I ready for this? Yes, we're ready. Messages that come in on the wings of other messengers. It's like, what does that even mean? Sorry guys, I'm trying to get my vibe. So I guess we are still going to be doing this. Alright, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest bright light, I call on you for clarity, guidance. Archangel Michael, I ask that you would guard the gates as I channel these messages. I demand, declare, and decree that no weapons formed against myself or those of my listeners in the upright will prosper. These messages are for the highest good. Okay. Messages that come on the wings of others' messages. I heard riding the coattail of others. Today, I don't know if you guys checked out my shorts section in the channel, but we're outside in the hot tub, and all of a sudden this huge cloud just rolls in. And it was freaking awesome. But it got real dark, and if you kind of zoom in on it, you can see it's like this other black piece came in. And I was out there, you know, and I'm a water baby. I'm Cancer, triple Pisces. You know, so I got a lot of water. And so just being out there, and sometimes I just, you know, see what I got. The connection, you know what I mean? The wind starts a whipping, and it was just beautiful. It's just beautiful today. I'm so blessed to live where I live. I live in Idaho, for those of you that are new. It's a windy bee sometimes. I will say it is a windy mother. And it sucks when you're working outside and that wind's just beating off your ears. Your ears. You heard? All right. Messages. Sorry, I'm still organizing. You know, and I tell people that I do the personal readings with too. I always notice before I get on a read, I'm already tapped into the collective energy. I can tell that based off of, you know, things are, you know, stubbing my toe or things like that, or certain music. If I'm into music and I listen to music or songs that come into my head, it seems like it literally starts within the 24th hour. All right. I heard one-sidedness. One-sidedness. You know, I'm kind of feeling that energy right now of like somebody who's breaking the mold of the thought paradigms in the mind. You know, releasing from Christianity or straight spiritual. It's like maybe somebody's putting down that, realizing that the linear mind is the only thing that has to feel like that. Somebody could be drawing themselves back to when I feel that feeling of kindness in my heart, compassion for others, understanding for myself. I like the spirituality aspect of it personally because I like the thing about lessons. That to me, it's like a game. And I like games. I like to play games. When I was a lead drill instructor, my platoon would be fucking shit up. You know, somebody'd have an attitude and I'd get on deck and I'd be like, all right, we want to fucking play games, huh? All right. And then my DIs, all of us, I'd be like, boys, we'll give it in here. We're just going to fuck these kids up. Push-ups, man, just nice and slow till they were getting ready just to fucking blow. I'm like, you guys want to play games? We want to fuck off, huh? You want to fuck on me? Fuck you guys. I love those kids. They were some of the most amazing souls I ever met. And they were like, we fucking hated you when you first got on deck. We're like, fuck. And they're like, it's not because you were mean, but there's like, you were just strict. You've seen everything. Like you already. And then when I became the lead drill instructor, my job was to step in and to de-escalate the situation, right? We get them fired up. We see what their trigger points are, you know, as following rules or, you know, making them have consequences for their actions through, you know, pain in the body, push-ups, sit-ups, leg lifts, dive bombers. Dive bombers! Yay! So, pain retains. Then that comes out again tonight. And again, I feel like this militant type energy. So the messages that come in, you know, that energy to me is also representative of somebody trying to get their shit together. Somebody who's trying to break the mold on ways of thinking. You know what I mean? If you don't normally think about spirituality or religion and you're just like, I don't know, maybe you stumbled upon something and it's just like you're starting to understand, but your part of your mind's like still trying to figure out where you place it, what category, you know, or what you truly believe in. It's like the advice that comes through for you right now is that's part of the game. Is that there's free will, what you want to experience. You can call it what you want to call it. How do you move in it? What does it mean to love and to be, you know what I mean? Somebody who just heals through shit. Somebody who becomes a guide for others. They realize, man, you used to be a fucking angry son of a bitch always, you know, and now you take time, you're patient. Maybe this is you with grandkids or, you know what I mean? Maybe you weren't the dad you were supposed to be or the mother, you know what I mean? But you learned your lessons and now you're so grateful for your grandchildren, you know what I mean? And maybe the things we go through is for us to decide how we want to come out of it. I think the purpose is that we want to have a purpose. You know what I mean? The purpose is that we want to have a purpose. So we start listening to, well, what does that look like? And that always leads us back within, right? Well, now we're asking questions where we have to really, my left ear is going completely deaf right now, and I just had a fly swan dive my right ear. 8/16. That's my ex-husband's birthday. So it's just interesting that this energy shows up, these messages that come, and perhaps you are somebody who is very good with children, like that's your connection, and it feels like you want to do better. You want to be the person that you didn't have. You know, maybe you're coming to understand parts of yourself and how you've gotten to, I'm hearing stone cold place. Within, or just it's like, I just keep hearing logic and reason, logic and reason. Logic and reason. So, I'm doing this with my hands, and that's like butting heads, because that's also symbolic for me. Is like, I call it spirituality. I kind of, what it really is I don't give a fuck what, in the nicest way I can say it. My shits have no twos. I have no two shits. My shits have fucking up and left me. Sorry. Maybe next time. I'm okay with being what I am and how I am. I like to go hike, I like to go camping, I like to be outdoors. If I'm hippie, then I'm hippie. If I'm a flower child, whatever. It's just, I'm me. I am that I am. And I wasn't always like this. I used to linger on everything that went wrong, or what people thought of me, or how I could try to, you know what I mean? I was just not living purposefully. And what living purposefully means, it's like being intentional with yourself. These thoughts all day long in your head that just go around and around, and it's like, you know, you feel like a mad scientist. Some of us, we get there and we're like, man, we're on the brink of really discovering some shit. And the other part of it is, that's like 5D thinking. There's higher aspects of you. When you sit with your prime creator self, right? When you really get into that state, there's so much more than that. You know that that's all. You open things up when you start getting into wisdom and knowledge. Other things come out, right? Anytime you do that, anytime you talk about something, it brings something else up, maybe that you didn't have it. This is why people have counseling, you know? It feels like the messages that come in is from people that have also been in a state of, I'm hearing depression right now. There's some sort of depression or unhappiness, somebody feeling unsatisfied with physical appearance. Chad, I just seen the name Chad. Chad Boxman. You know, you could be feeling boxed in. Well, we're going to see what these messages are for the highest good. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Boy, I'm sure I am long-winded. Archangel Azrael, Archangel Metatron. Be certain and release. For somebody right there, that was their whole confirmation. Like that, you know, that's all you needed. That was all you needed. That was the message. We're done here. Good night, kisses from Idaho. What does that even mean? So even with that being said, it's like somebody's like, what does that mean? I don't think I'm ready to let go. And it's like, fucking cut the cord. And I seen somebody like, you know, playing off of something and then like cutting a cord to something else. Just realizing like the only way there's a chance of survival at all is if at least one of you survive, because you can't go down the same barrel that somebody else is going down. So you release it, or you're trying to. It's like there's so many emotions here. It's like I'm looking at this picture and all I see is it's a man and he's just looking into like what have I become? What have I become? And more than that, why did I go through all this? The whys, okay? The why. The why. You know, somebody could be asking why. I'm hearing that song, it's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. What's the moral to that song? I just keep seeing children, you know, like, I don't know. Children. Maybe this is emotion, this releasing, being certain. Some of you could, you know, I just heard I'm coming undone. I'm coming to the end of myself. Look at him. Just standing there. And it's like the moment that the desire, the soul's desire is really truly to let go. And I believe it is. I believe it is for the collective at this point. What that letting go of is, it's like I think that there's going to be some messages on the wings of other messengers. Some of you are going to have a situation where it's a completely different family, it's a completely different friend. or you could be in group with them, or you could work with them, but you realize, you listen to them and you realize how maybe now something just made sense, you know, how somebody else is, when you see them live it out, or they're talking about it in group or counseling, whatever this is, or in experiences, it's like, it makes sense to you when it's through somebody else, but if you're going through it yourself, it's like a block. There's a lot of self-judgment in the way of like, am I fulfilling? I failed. I have failed. I'm hearing that I have fucking failed everybody and everything. I'm hearing that. There's this cat that shows up here, okay? And this cat feels very significant. I'm seeing somebody sit out in like a parking lot area. Maybe there's a little patch of grass and a few trees. It's like this cat walks up. And I don't know, out of nowhere. And you could be having all of these thoughts and emotions or feelings. I'm hearing just an animal. For some of you, it's a squirrel. It's just like it shows up at the same time. I'm seeing a whole indigo around that light opening right there. Saint Germain. So this is about a lot of healing. The message. Tell me about the message. Kindness. See, and that's what this energy feels like. Like maybe somebody didn't realize who they were until they started to take a step back instead of like observe their role. Somebody here is trying to put things back together. It's like, how did things get so far away? I no longer struggle with fear and the hardships of life. I control my thoughts and accept every stage of life. I try to do what I am capable of. Wish I could read. Stand by. Turns out I can't see so good. I control my thoughts and accept every stage of life. I try to do what I am capable of. Doing and leave things that I can't change to God. I believe that everything will be okay. And to me, it's like I heard a judgment come up like, what God? I heard what God? You know, it's like somebody really, I've told you, somebody's going to the bottom of the barrel. Like somebody's going to they need to be certain about something before, well, let's just keep going, because it feels like a message comes in some way. And when they say wings now, as I'm in this energy, it feels like, I don't know if somebody's in a psych ward or some sort of, it's like a hospital, or it could just be, that could be representative of the mind right now. It could feel like that, day in, day out. You know, wanting to see things change, needing to be certain if you're going to leap into something you're probably not sure of. Somebody here feels really driven by something they've seen or that they've experienced. It feels like it's through, with this here, it's like orbs. You know what I mean? In Wizard of Oz, they come in the Wizard of Oz, the very old version. They come in these orbs like this. The witch who, the nice one. Not the Wicked Witch of the West, but the opposite of the Wicked Witch of the West. What's her name? Guys, what was her name? And I just watched that the other day with Cooper. My 2-year-old, she's going to be 3 tomorrow. She's going to be 3 years old. They come in these. And when Cooper first seen them, she was like, wow, magic, you know? And with this cat looking at this light like this. See, and I feel like there's an energy of somebody observing. Maybe initially your energy like this. Not sure. Your kindness probably made somebody feel put off, like, this is a crock of shit. You know what I mean? Because it feels like somebody here who's been on their path is now inspired or has somebody looking to be certain if this is right for them. To me, with that light there, it's like, and the orbs, somebody had a supernatural experience where it literally, I'm hearing the phenomenon. I mean, when I'm looking at this, it's this portal, right? And this guy's standing in front of it, and almost up close on the card, it looks like, you know, when you used to walk into like Blockbuster, there'd be a bunch of TVs put together playing a bunch of different movies. It looks like a life review, kind of. Really. You know, somebody's really, you know, spirit has them in some way, or somebody does, to where they're doing this within their being. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Micah. Micah, thank you for the 25, by the way. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I woke up, I seen that this morning. I was like, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for any way you support the channel. And as I say channel, it's like you could bring up things or others within you that's having you look at this. I'm ready to take this leap. I don't know what the fuck it really is, but it's like, I can feel it's working. I can feel drawn to it. You feel drawn to it. It feels like you're being led to look at something in a different way, you know? Or not even a different way, just maybe for the first time. Really, maybe somebody's been around you for a long time, or known you for a long time, and maybe somebody now is seeing you in a different light. Somebody's seeing you in a different light. Understand. Understanding is the key to deep connections. Trying to understand this. Somebody's calling on guidance to understand something within some sort of paranormal activity or some sort of experience they experience. This feels like if you have not been able to remember your dreams, somebody is definitely, because this is representative to me as being blocked out of dreams. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you might get a glimpse, but it's like they're moons, which means it's, you know, there's too many emotions where they're not getting that. As I'm hearing dopamine, it's like maybe your heartbeat's too slow or high blood pressure. It feels like it has something within the body now. Maybe something has changed alchemically in your body, and now you're having these dreams, these realizations. You know, it's like you're with God and He's showing you bits and pieces of your life, like your guides. If you've lost your grandpa, your grandma, you know, and these were hard losses for you, your parent, anybody in your life that you loved, it's like, specifically this feels like grandparents is leading somebody. To me, this feels like grandparents. You know their energy, you trust them, and that's why you're taking this, because it's like too real, and I feel really emotional right now. It's like somebody's grandparent came to them in their dream, or is going to. That, to me, when they come to me in my dreams, and they're from my family, that's them telling me. My right ear's going completely deaf. I made it to the other side, and they're younger. My grandma was beautiful. She looked like when I was a little girl when she came to me. I was like, dang, Grandma. And then she would just signal. At one point, I had telepathy, but it was just a signal. You know what I mean? In whatever way. And she even, you know, right now, she's like, I'm proud of you. Proud of you. You know, because my grandma, I was always a little crazy, but it's like right before she was passing away and she was transforming, she had this insatiable need to want to talk to me. And I was always the one getting my ass whipped by her, because I was always lying, sneaking, fucking taking candy that I shouldn't have had. I was just a bit little fucking asshole. You know what I mean? I had a little candy parasite in my fucking... I don't know. It was just... I don't know. I was bored in life. My grandma was always on my ass. She fucking always knew, and it was me too. But towards the end, you know, my older sister was always her favorite. Grandma really, you know, she really had a lot to say. And it feels like from the other side, somebody's getting this information. And maybe, I heard stone cold. So somebody hasn't been feeling emotions for a long time. And my face is itching, Grandma. The Hermit. Somebody wants to understand something here. What was that? I feel like somebody who's not very spiritual, or somebody who's just kind of like checks out and lingers in this channel, I feel like this is for somebody who is not going to be in the chat. Somebody who just watches and is like starting to understand about putting pieces back together, or why things fall apart initially in the first place. You know, maybe they used to have this viewpoint of, I need to put this back together and make it work so I have a full set, and now they're like, no, it's okay. All those, you know, I don't need the extra glasses, you know, less is more, and these are still fine. And, you know, looking at it instead of saying it's fucking broken, what's that saying? It's not what's happening to me, it's what's happening for me. This has to do with kids in some way for somebody. It's an energy that, because you're supposed to be a guide. Somebody here who's gone cold, or, you know, is finding their way back to the light, is getting messages from somebody that's passed on. Somebody who's passed on. They're telling me to pull out my deck, so the one that I do the synchronicities with, because they're wanting this. We're just gonna go with this, because this is about messages on the wings of other messengers. So, children, come through. Sacred geometry, sacred ops. Specifically, they want me to pull this card 0808, and this top card, abundance, swift action, gang stalking and undercover community. Gang stalking and undercover community. See, with that, it's like, illusions from fear. See, I'm telling you, somebody's looking at something, or why would I take the leap, or why am I going to go into this? Somebody here does magic, is in the witchcraft, or in some way, or is, I don't know, there's fear around it. There's fear around something that you messed with. There's a need to release it. Because if somebody is asking themselves right now, if you're on that path, if you're experiencing some things that are just daunting and like haunted. You know, I'm hearing haunted right now. That you're feeling haunted with, and you're asking, don't fuck with that shit. I would definitely, like, you're being told and guided and shown, like, don't, that's the wrong realm to go into. Tattoos comes out. Illness. Witchcraft for bad. Okay. See, because I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this witch, and she's got, you know, she's pretty intent on what she's got in her hands and doing something. She's pretty intent. This could be happening towards some sort of cosmic energy with this witchcraft here. What is this? Hospital. I told you. Somebody going to the other side here. Release. Be certain. I listen to myself and confront my needs. I assert myself and retain my rights. I am brave and gentle. I do not have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and I respect others. Being certain. Illusions from fear, gang stalking, and undercover. These cards never come out. I'm telling you. How many times do I pull from this and this stuff never comes out? Healing body, mind, and soul. Okay, so did somebody release coming from an occult, some sort of cult, or some sort of secret society, or getting away and releasing somebody who's doing these things, or involved with it. Backstabbing and rude, hurtful. What the fuck? This whole thing just took. This is the message that comes out on the wings of a messenger. I have goosebumps on my legs. Swift action. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objectives immediately. Finances miraculously improve, and oh, somebody has their mindset on you. Abundance. Abundance comes from inner fulfillment and effort. Somebody's like, be certain. Somebody could be getting sick from something that they're doing, or you could, I just want to get more on this, because there's a healing. Okay, somebody out here is definitely sick. Healing the body, mind, and soul, witchcraft for bad, dark soul. And somebody's wanting, and this, I put these right below release. So it's like, I told you, I feel like a failure. I failed. Rock bottom, like stone cold. I told you, like, this read just took a turn for well, there's got to be enlightenment, and if we're talking about it, you know what I mean? There's got to be guidance here. Somebody needs to hear this. I know this story is probably not going to resonate for a lot of you guys. But what do I know? Fragmented aspects of the soul are being called to the Christ consciousness, the light. I am the way, the truth, the light. Somebody's being certain about this transformation. Somebody's passing away, knows they're trying to release something. They know that they're I'm here in graveyard. I'm in the graveyard already. I can hear somebody saying, I'm hearing bed rest right now with the hospital out here. It's like, okay. I know I talked about my grandma, and yes, I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, so somebody, this is how my abilities work. Somebody has a significant person. For me, it was my grandmother, but they're showing me how I showed up last minute right there. And this person, you're sitting there waiting. Maybe you're not sure if they're going to live or if they're going to die. Okay, things could be in limbo right now, or they could just be gravely ill, or becoming ill, or more ill by dementia. Seeing shit, getting a little woo-woo. It's like, I feel like they're telling me about being sedatives, sedating them, you know what I mean? Because they're like getting up and out of bed and like pulling stuff out of their arms, and very specific channeled messages from somebody's in the trap case. So this consciousness comes. They're there. They're looking at their body. They're literally in and out of their body. They're just waiting for the body to let go right now. Or this was, okay? Because I heard that. Or this was. This person is like coming through the consciousness of it, and it's saying, it's like, you're going to make yourself sick. You're making yourself sick from these illusions, from fear. And whatever, this person knows, like, if you've messed with something dark, or maybe you've just been heavily attacked, and you're starting to realize that you were. And now you're asking for the guidance, and you want to release it. I really feel like this has to do with somebody who wasn't. The reason they showed me my grandmother is because when I held her hand, I helped her get to the other side by doing that. Some people, when they're really sick like that, they just need to be touched. There's a lot of people that have passed away in the last 2 years that I have put my hands on and spoke my light language over, and literally within a day to hours, not even hours, they pass away. And it's just because I opened this gate that says you're good. It's, you know what I mean, that soul's already there. They're saying they're out of their body, and it's just allowing the body, letting the body know it's time. You know what I mean? It can go. It needs that energy to get through the other side. Somebody here saying, I made myself sick. I made myself sick. All of the don't be like me, don't follow in my footsteps, somebody, when their parent or somebody on their side passed away, like, they seen them as rude and hurtful. Maybe when they were even in the hospital, you didn't want to look at them, you didn't want to go. Maybe at this time, like, you were being spiritually attacked, and this is the one thing that probably put you on your path. 0808. Secret communications. So they're saying, yes, I'm coming through and I'm delivering a message. A lot of mediumship lately. They're talking about not knowing if they're going to the other side. You know what I mean? It's like they're trying to find the light through you. If this is a grandparent, you lost somebody and you haven't had that dream, or you just haven't, like, why haven't you come to me, or why can't I feel you? It's like they are always by you. But they're thinking about going to the light. They're going to the light. They remember now. It's like they looked in their heart, and it's something they were living on you, and energetically living off of you. Maybe this person did do witchcraft or was a little out there, these communications, and was ill from fear, the illusions. Maybe this is something that you experienced with somebody or are currently. or this is you. But this is somebody saying they want to. They're ready to let go now. They're ready to go to the other side. They're seeing the light. They looked in their heart. They found it. They remember that they come from the Prime Source Creator. They remember. You showed them. You when we released. So they're saying when we released. The next time we do that, they're saying, I'm out of here. They watched a lot of entities get, go back through that portal when we do this with the language. And they're saying, I'm ready to let go. I know the light's there. I remember they see the family standing there holding hands and they're waiting, And this person's like, I'm going to pull back all my hooks out of you. All of these things from our lineages, now that I understand that are on our side, I'm pulling back my energy before I go to the other side, so that you're not living with that. It's like I give you my last breath of air, to right my wrongs so that you can live a healthy life. This person's saying sorry for the trauma they caused you before they passed away, or that just the way that they were. They didn't do a lot of good things. There was a lot of aspects about them that they hid from a lot of people. But they understand you now and what you're going through. They're talking about having a very connected mind, and they also had a connective mind. They just went down the wrong path with it. With the witchcraft for bad out here. They got in with some bad people and some bad things happened. And that maybe for some of you this was a murder or some sort of underhanded dealing that happened. And that hatred that they had in their heart. It's like somebody had hatred. They're saying it's just like, I failed everything, and out of my own hatred and my own spite, they ended up unalived or not here. And they still haven't transformed, to the other side through that aspect, to go have their life review and go back. Souls get trapped here all the time. Entities, spirits, constantly. This person's talking about witchcraft for bad. So either this person is seeing you do this, and for the others of you, this person is saying, I pulled back those fragmented aspects, They're helping you work with the Christ consciousness, like you're the one that's bringing them to the light through your healing. And they're showing me, and I'm not trying to be conceited in any way, but the fact that this message is for somebody who listens to me. This is somebody who listens to me, and I'm hearing it's a mom, a mom that she's trying, for some of you, she's trying to say, we've been warding off this witchcraft, Maybe that's why they haven't left to the other side either, is because they didn't understand. You might be getting communications that you are having help through the spirit world in that way. This is a very interesting message. Maybe you like to go to readers that can have mediumship so that you can get these messages to check your confirmation. It feels like somebody who needed this message, this was really confirmation. Because like they're saying haunting. Lack of responsibility and misused power comes out here with wishing on a star. David. You could have David in your name, or name be David. The mom saying, yes, gratitude, thank you for giving the message. I put that over 0808. So this mom saying it's time to enter, it's that time of expansion, to start taking the steps forward, to know that don't get in a state of illusions and fear. It feels like this person also did that. They were very spiritual too. They were very connected to God. They just didn't, you know what I mean? It was a personal relationship that they had, and in some ways they suffered the witchcraft and attacks, and they're saying it's like the same attacks that came after me and people in our family has also come after you. And they're saying, oh my God, it's like I'm holding my deck like this, and I was looking at gratitude, and they're saying, yes, that's the answer. Like, thank you for saying that. But then I look down at my thumb and it says truth is known. So that's a double confirmation. It feels like somebody just gave me a high five on my forehand right there. Forehand. I'm seeing the letter G on my Gatorade bottle and the thunder, or the lightning strike, the lightning bolt. Zeus. Thunder. Every moment has magic in it to be resurrected. So this is a message about somebody who's getting messages from the other side and who is trying to understand those messages through others with gifts or abilities to do so. Or you could be walking into this. Some of you are, like I told you, I feel like I do talk to past life soulmate. I feel like I do talk to a lot of collective people that watch this collective today. Now I was talking to Cindy. I was watching Cindy. I was talking to Cindy's higher self, right? I'm talking to Cindy. I'm pretty sure you guys know who Cindy is. I've posted a couple of her readings, but I was watching the Cancer read today. And totally forgot what I was saying. Gone with the wind. Fucking gone. Woo! What does that even mean? Maybe it's time to put me in a fucking home. Lock me up beside the jukebox if I die. Lord, I want to go to heaven, but I don't want to go tonight. What does he say? Fill my boots up with sand, put a stiff drink in my hand. Lock me up beside the jukebox if I die. Yeehaw! Boom, boom, boom. Somebody's a drinker too. I can see that too. And that could just be like somebody, that energy that comes through. It's like, fuck it. Yeah, the message that comes in is like there's a need to control your emotions. Controlling the emotions, or maybe you're trying to control emotions. Alright. I'm going to get off of that channel. I'm being guided to clear it out. Clear it out. Cleared it out. It's saying it's done, because I heard that it's done. It is done. It kind of bringing me back to that read I did in the live section a couple weeks ago. I can't remember if I called it C'est La Vie, but we were talking about C'est La Vie and Que Sera Sera. Shit, I should just start naming them off of things that come out. Alright. There's a time to release that new is coming in. You are an inventor who receives messages for humanity. Alcohol comes through too. You know, this is just confirmations of spirit guides, and there's some of their messages. Destined union of two star seeds. Bad news bears. Melding with your higher self through forgiveness. Serves the light and has been through a lot. Struggling to be still. Somebody's recognizing that we are all one, and don't drink and drive. That's twice that drinking's come out. Somebody may. That's a warning. So I'm just saying, if you're drinking and driving, May shows up. May. Or there's an accident from a drunk driver in May. T-boned. T-boned. Solar plexus is being healed from past life energetic ties right now. May could be an important month, or a contract that's broken in that month. Congratulations on letting go comes out. Allow your guides. Okay, no, allow your guides to love and guide you. Somebody here like really is working on feeling sick and unwell because you're not controlling your emotions. Like you're really being guided to really, maybe that's why you're watching. Too much overthinking comes out again. Like you can't make it up. These are just messages that are coming through from somebody's guides. It's like you need to stop overthinking. Heart. Somebody could have heart issues, you know. The time to expand and express is now, the divine says. Somebody could be holding something back that has to do with the heart, and it could feel like almost like their chest is going to explode, you know. Drugs and addiction comes out with helping lost souls. Somebody here who's an addict has a calling on their life to help others. Like if you're coming out of addiction or struggling with that, you know, I can tell you the energy that comes out, you are highly connected to ancient wisdom and love struck. It feels like, you know, this what you're going through puts you on your path. So keep going. Stay strong in your willpower, just to take it day by day. Because there's no testimony without the test, and it's between you and God. It's not about anybody else, what anybody else thinks about you. It's about you and how you feel about you. Till you get to a part where you can help others and be, not reluctant to want to recluse or feel inadequate, and really step in your full power. The intention's there. It's just harnessing your willpower back from, from those drugs, from anything, alcohol. I call back my power. I take authority over that spirit. I drive this mother trucker now. You no longer have any in my brain waves, and any way my body's programmed, or chemicals that release that make me want it. You're gone. Off. Take your power back. Waymaker, gifted here helping others. A lot of your path could have been about self-sacrifice and bad boundaries. Helping lost souls. It repeats itself. Drugs addiction. February 11th comes out quite a bit on this channel. Archangels want you to know that you're safe. Soul contract. Sacral chakra is healing from sexual attachments. As you walk through a space, you naturally send light spirals to others. Somebody's like, I need a break. Somebody does need a break. You need to listen to yourself and take the break that you need. You know what I mean? And don't always, because that's that bad boundaries. It becomes self-sacrificing when you can't replenish, There's a need for breaks so we can get deeper insight sometimes too, and come back more, I think it comes back to understanding. It's not having the answers, it's just being understanding that things can always change. Because as we grow, our perspective changes. And even the way we used to look at certain things, we look at it now, we're like, silly goose, we have the compassion for the humanism in the heart and the mind to catch up to the higher wisdom and knowledge. Compassion, understanding. Your path has been very hard, and you still held the light. And with being a drug, that's such a powerful story too. Trust me, I've done drugs and alcohol quite a bit in my life. Not so much on the alcohol. Well, there was this one time. There was this one time at band camp. I don't have an issue with alcohol, and I really don't have an issue with drugs. My issue is I have so much high creativity and so much high energy within my being. I didn't know where to channel that. I didn't know where to harness that or put it into a creative endeavor or a project or an idea. First time I got a taste of that speed feeling, I was like, woo, we're going to the shop, we're going to build, woo, let's take a look under the hood. Like, my mind for the first time felt like it was fucking connecting on all cylinders, like everything in my brain was moving, and I was like, whoa, I have the energy to do this, like I was back online. But it can get to a point where too much of anything is too much, anything. Too much food, too much sex, too much drugs, alcohol, too much spirituality. There has to be balance, you know what I mean? Because the reason we have to have balance is because the body listens to everything. The body is a program. We're harnessing the higher self here to override that's, because this world's conditioned to program the body. We step in with higher consciousness and self-awareness, and we take back control we slow down the aging process. We help our body heal, right? We're magnificent beings. Trust me. We're absolutely magnificent beings. All right. I feel like I was going to talk about something, and then it just went away. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I heard, let's go, Jesus, dun, 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 dun. Matthew said something in one of my videos. He was like, can you ask the woman who stands behind you? And I'm like, is there a woman that stands behind me? Do you see a woman that stands behind me? Some people can see the spirit. Some people can't. We all have them. And that's that other part of people having that negative connotation about people that use their intuition. And because it's cards, it said this and that, We're supposed to use our intuition. We're supposed to. Jen says I was a cheerleader in private school and we chatted that. Really? Let's go, Jesus. Yeah, I just heard that right now. That's cute. I wonder if you lost anybody. That could be a message for you that comes through. Nah, I don't need falsely and people debating my life. Daniel. All right. I heard somebody want to talk about love. Keep hearing it. Love, love, love. You know, what's in the energy of that space? I feel like somebody's caught somebody's attention. I heard more than my attention. My intention is solely you. Solely you. You inspire me. I heard you inspire me. You intrigue me. There's this air of mystery about you. Somebody wants to know what all of your abilities are. Like, what else can you do? You know, what are your gifts? Somebody's intrigued by, like, just the different abilities that you have, or the way you speak, your intellect, the way that you, the things that you talk about and the way that you talk about them. It's not normal. I'm hearing it's not normal. You don't find people that talk like that. I'm hearing right now, you don't say that. You don't say that. Can't wait to get this shed up and running. See, I think somebody's even like got somebody inspired to the point where they're wanting to get back into shape. They're wanting to get back into, I want to get physical. I want to get physical. Holy Spirit, holy angels for the highest good. What do we have here? What do we have here? I'm getting cheesy. I'm feeling that cheesy, blushy energy. I am getting nervous. I've shuffled these fuckers one too many times. Have we, though? It feels like somebody goes round and round, round and round. Gratitude. I heard, I am grateful for you. I am grateful to know somebody like you. Somebody feels like, so I'm hearing that, but the lyrics change. You feel like somebody that I used to know. Somebody feels like they know you and they're grateful for it. They're grateful for knowing you. They're grateful for... You changed an experience for them here on the 3D. Their experience is now changed. Their concept of time, or... You help them step out of realms that feel... You help them understand realms or deities or connection, frequencies. Feels like somebody's trying to understand, like, what's a good energy, what's a bad energy, what's a good voice, what's a bad voice. Like, you help them just center back on the thought of love and what's real. And love is what's real. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude, attracting abundance and blessings into your life. Somebody sees you as this. I'm telling you, with this red out here, it says renewal. It's like there's passion here. And you know, when you're passionate about something in life, and passion doesn't always have to mean making love. Passion could just be, I'm passionate to see somebody. I'm passionate to hear somebody's voice. I'm passionate to look forward to what somebody creates or does, or it feels like you have, I'm hearing somebody showing me in my mind's eye, #1 fan, you know, but it feels like this person lingers and it feels like a soul connection, you know, it feels, connecting, yeah. See, I said it feels like on a soul level, very, it's spiritually entwined. And it could be through spirituality in some way, or conversations that you have, or it really feels like your ideas feel big. It reminds somebody not to get stuck in a certain pattern or sucked into a vortex of repetitiveness. You know, you're helping somebody break out of the box and like really understand a connection or what it is about you that they feel. Grateful. And I think it's taken a long time for somebody to really feel grateful for something. In like this, it's been a long time, and it's because it's from a divine connection, a soul light. See those crystals that levitate her up in this connection? She's got wings. She connects with the earth. All right. What else is here in this connection? I'm hearing aerial view. Oh my gosh, and the face that comes out on this, you cannot make that up. Joy comes out. And I got a hugest smile on my face. Look, it's a face that comes through, and I said aerial view. See, somebody wants to know all of your abilities. You inspire somebody, you intrigue somebody, you make somebody want to grow more. Maybe you inspire somebody so much they want to be close to you that they want an aerial view. They want to see you in the quantum field, or they want to see you in the astral realm. They want to travel with you. They want to connect on that way so they never have to be away from you. And I'm getting goosebumps up my leg and like a really excited feeling. Somebody wants to connect. You've got connection, and look at this. Look at this woman and look at this man. They're doing the same thing at the same time. You guys could be at meditative states at the same time, or think about each other at the same time. This does feel like telepathy comes out with this. I'm telling you, it's like, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the sky. It's like somebody could see you as a star. Baby, you are a shooting star. You're a shooting star. Wow, this is such a beautiful energy. You both connect with each other. Do you know you're doing this? Somebody's protecting you in the spirit realm. See, somebody feels a little more advanced in spirit than the other. Somebody's trying to protect you. That's why they stay connected. Because somebody maybe does astral travel and you don't, or you're not on that wavelength, you know. They see you as just a psychic, you know, or somebody that's very, I'm hearing hippy dippy. But they have a need to want to protect you. But I think as the more that they look into it, they know that once you get to this advanced level of aerial viewing, or really moving your consciousness, or these out-of-body experiences, or astral traveling, they know you're going to do this because they're going to help you. This person admires you, and they know that you're really protected. They're telling me about that. They know you work with the higher realms. They know your level of protection. And it's not because they've tried to ever hurt you. It's just that since they've seen you, or I'm hearing since I laid my eyes on you, I knew there was something. I knew there was something. I heard that, and I found you. It's like somebody watches you in the physical, but also in the spiritual. This is very curious. This is a very curious energy. And it's like, look at the face. The face is relaxed. You know what I mean? It's not piercing. The forehead's not wrinkled. It's just every bit of you. This person could watch you sleep, or have pictures of you sleeping, or be reminiscing right now. You could have a favorite picture. They could like your side profile or your face. There's definitely something about your face here. It's intriguing. My spirit guides get my attention by a cough. 97. That's the day Charlie, my daughter's dad passed away. Gratitude. It's about the face. It's about the face. They think you're beautiful. They love maybe how your face is when you're being authentic in yourself, and you're flowing through what you're good at, where you're connected, because it is about your connection to you. Like I said, this person could be more, they might be older, or just have had more help, or their path was to maybe awaken as a child younger and have these out-of-body experiences. It feels like this person's been doing this for probably a while. But they know what kind of, I'm hearing high priestess. I really don't use that word too much, but they know, and psychic is more or less what I would say, the cosmic energy that you hold, the fabric of existence in which you realm. You know, it's your realm. They know who you are. They have a pretty good idea because of the amount of protection you have. They're talking about this protection that you have is like, they're showing me the president. So it's like really trying to get into something, it's forbidden. So you're like a forbidden fruit. I don't know why I said fruit. That's funny. There's something here about fruit and it being funny. Grapes. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm getting goosebumps, so I know that that's a yes. So that makes me giggle. You're highly connected to ancient wisdom comes out as I open the deck. That's the gratitude here, I'm telling you. This person knows that. Shine your apple, living love and light on me. Love struck in a very deep sense. Okay, so I want to know more about this story. I'm just not sure how to ask about love. It's just my first time. Don't be cheesy, Casey. Don't be cheesy. I'm in over my head. Come in, radio. This is Farva. Do you guys remember that time I tried to tell that horrible bar joke about the grapes, the watermelon, and the peaches? Fuck that thing up. It's okay. I know. Hi, Cindy. What's up? What's up, Jen? What's up, Alicia? Alicia remembers. She says, fuck yeah, we remember that one. We remember. I'm such a goofball. Crepes. Oh, I want a crepe. Crepes are so fucking delicious for breakfast. Have you ever had yourself a wee little crepe with some strawberries? Ooh, and some whipped cream on the top? I'm making crepes. Or cinnamon. Nutmeg. I like me crepes. That's a cute cheeser though. Thanks, Chad. Yeah, I got one hell of a cheeser. Maybe you do make somebody cheese. What's this person's intention with you? In the physical? Okay. What's the soul-to-soul intention here with this person that's viewing you like this? One more. Higher vibrational love. Like somebody wants to have this outer world connection. It would be the first time it's like they remember this connection with you. Somebody probably dreams about connections or other past lives with you or other times of being with you. They want to... they want to... Excuse me. What are you showing me? They realize that you're highly connected to ancient wisdom and that connection seems to be the overall thing. That's protected. This person's glad or joyful. It's like they know you're a protector of a realm or a high stake. This is about high stakes. So what's their intention with you on the soul level here for the higher self? I'm calling on the higher self right now for who this story resonates with, this energy. I'm calling on the higher self. Yeshua. Deep. Deep comes out. So this is a very deep connection. This higher self comes through, and this is about a depth. This is a protected connection. This is what this feels like. We're going to further clarify. Look deeply within and discover your soul's purpose in relationships. You know what? For a moment, I got like this feel, like this, because I was asking the soul's higher purpose, and then the physical aspect of this person came through, and I felt this sense of like jealousy. Feelings I felt in past relationships with people I've been with. You know how they get jealous? It's because this person knows that you hold wisdom and you connect easy with others. They see that people are gravitate towards you. They know it's pure and it's just your light, but there's still this egotistical part of this person that makes them flash into a state of not trusting. So this person could be looking at you in a deep way of trying to understand your role in their physical life. Maybe this person has some sort of wounding. I'm hearing a parental wound that's why they got into their spirituality. I feel like somebody here, maybe if there's something with a stepdad that was harsh, or they're looking, you help this person look deeply within and discover. Okay, their soul's intention here is to use this connection with you to have this physical, right, this person in the 3D look deep within themselves. This person recognizes you, so you could be some sort of influencer. You could do this through your job, what you do for a living, your content, your Facebook, Instagram. Spiritually, though, they know you. That's what I'm saying, is like, so, or they feel spiritually very connected to you. The soul's intention. See, it tracks at the bottom. The appeal of soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. See, this is deeper than that. They know this is deeper than your looks. They know this is deeper than the superficial aspects of this. Monetary, the house, what you drive. That shit's so dumb anyways. They admire that about you. Perhaps you know what I mean? They know it goes beyond that. They know you're deeper than what. Because there is a sense of, deep attraction that's felt towards you. Probably by a lot of people. A lot of people gravitate towards you. This could be your disposition in the way that you hold yourself, the way that you, I'm hearing admirable. Tell me more about this. Soul's intention with you. Soul's intention with you. Spirit. Your spirit is about to be sublimated underneath joy. Connect. To connect, and connects in it's a pillar in the foundation. Value. Focus on things of value. Do you help this person to meld the physical with the spiritual, or break down the paradigm of religious and spirituality, or from a broken childhood to a fulfilled being inside? Show this person how to connect again, to feel, because this is like somebody who's feeling for the first time. It's serene. Or maybe the only time that they feel this feeling is because they value you. They value you, bring joy to their life. It's the essence of your being. You help them slip into this state of energy too, where they can just be who they are. This person feels, even if you've never seen this person feels seen by you. So if you're seeing them in the astral realm, or you're having this recognition, I feel like somebody, you don't astral travel, or this person doesn't. This is about meeting up in the 5D. This is about meeting up in a different place. You're doing your thing, and this person watches you. They just follow you in spirit. They follow you in spirit. This person's manifesting something to do for the highest good. I heard that. It's for the highest good. They want to work with you. They want to collaborate. I want to see if this is like a love attraction. You know what I mean, like that, or if this is just like that you mentoring or guiding in some way, and then them wanting to guide. It feels like there's reciprocity here on both ends. I just feel like she's back's turned. You know, she's doing her thing. That she's connected, and she does things in her own way. I'm hearing oblivious to this, and her eyes are closed here with this gratitude. You could just be moving through these obstacles with gratitude and grace. And I think this person has seen some of these spiritual attacks that you've gone up against, or they could divinate. It really feels like aerial view or astral travel as well. They have some way to pierce through the veil. Or receive, they know your energy. It's like they know your pattern or how to connect with you, or it's a remembrance that they have. All right. What is this? How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? It feels like somebody has deep feelings, but they're keeping it all into themselves. It's like they're going into spirit. They're asking their spirit, like, what is this? What is this feeling? Oh, wow. We've got the King of Cups that comes out. That's how this person feels about you. This person feels like you're connected. You go where you're called. You're connected to your purpose. You're driven by it. They could see you as very fulfilled in your purpose. They know that your connection and your ability to attract or to culminate or call in your collective of people is strong. They're love struck by that. This person sees you as a protector of like humanity. Somebody that goes out and looks for the lost. You know, he's out on a boat and it's rocky and the waters are rough. But it looks like this person's out there looking for somebody else. Sunflower. Sweetest of sunflower, how you're the sun to me. Zach Bryan, sun to me. This person sees you. They feel you. This person could feel when you feel off in some way. This person's connected to you, or you feel their emotions, or they're just connected to you. They're connected to wanting to help you heal. Their gratitude is to you helping them heal. You showed them a new way to do things, a new way to remove these arrows from their own heart, to feel emotions, to piece by piece pull the arrows out, but not just so that they're not there, but so that they understand them. See, the arrow has magic around it. It has enlightenment. They don't just want to pull them out and pretend like it doesn't happen anymore. This person really wants to heal, and they think that you have this ability. They know you do. They know you're connected to higher ancient wisdom and knowledge, and they have gratitude for that. Their emotions towards you are, thank you for showing me how to feel. Again, how to feel. And not just feel, but feel the pain and understand on a deeper level. You have this energy of a nurturer. Somebody who's warm. You know, you feel your energy feels, they're just talking about when your light comes in, it fills up everything, every void, every space. You've got the Empress out here after that. They see you as abundant. They see you as connected. They know to get to the Empress, you've had to stand in truth. You're highly intellectual. You could be a parent. I don't know, there's something about, maybe you have kids with this person. It's like, if you had a child with this person, they're saying like, you brought the one joy into my life. And that kid is like helping heal things as well. They just see you as somebody who's fair. It's just something about a kid, wanting to have a kid, or wanting to... Somebody wonders what it would be like to have a child with you. For some of you. Some of you just, they see you as that mom, that wife, that, you know, the ultimate package. Somebody that brings joy to their life. Somebody that also has been through, you know, the process of healing. You've sat in that. You've found gratitude in your healing, which is helping them. They know you have had to walk away from a lot of stuff with the Six of Cups here. They know you've had a lot of shots fired at you. This person sure knows a lot about you. So this person observes you. How does this person know so much? The Lovers. Deep. Put that right over deep in protection. Love struck in a very deep sense. This person's waited for you to get over a heartbreak. They felt this deep attraction for you, and maybe they're waiting for you to recover from something. At the same time, you guys could be recovering from something. Somebody's really... How do they know so much about you, the Lovers? They know you in spirit. They know your higher self. You remind them of them. It's like you guys could have went through identical things. You could be very similar. Deep connection. And that goes right over the heartbreak. For that to come out and already be about somebody having this deep sense, and the Lovers to come out, which does represent a choice, but I'm an intuitive reader. Look at them, look at each other. The way that they stare at each other, it's like I've known you forever. It's energy, it's how they feel in each other's arms. It feels like that. This person's like, I want to embrace you. I want to embrace you and stand, show you that I can stand with you. I want to lift you up. I want to praise you. I want to let you know that I see you for the High Priestess. I just keep hearing High Priestess. For this Empress that you are. What you offer. How hard you work. I mean, this woman looks like she is... Look at the way she's holding his face. I mean, he comes to her and knows that he can trust her with his emotions. You know what I mean? He stands in that. He knows he can open up to her. She doesn't have judgment. That's what they're showing me, the High Priestess. There's no judgment from you. They know you're fair. They know you're consistent. They know that you rule from the Christ consciousness. So funny, because this looks like my kids' my first husband of 13 years. It does look like him. I think that's funny. But she is just, she's holding him like, his presence says, I got you. I got you, babe. They're in water with all of these emotions together. This is somebody that's forming a connection. You know, the days go by with the sun setting. It's like somebody has taken a long time to make a decision about you or observe you. To have this much knowledge about you and to see you as the Lovers, I asked, how do they know this about you? How do they have these feelings and emotions, because I'm not sure if this has been met in the physical. It feels like this person has seen you in the physical or knows of you, because I said it feels like somebody is very aware. Your patterns, how you move when you have an off day, when something's different, how you make them feel when you're going through something, if they're feeling something too, or vice versa. I'm telling you, somebody, your spirit's about to be sublimated here with attract and deep. Look deep within and discover your soul's purpose in relationships. Somebody feels like you're their person. Undoubtedly their person. It's energy. You know when you touch somebody and they just fit in your hand so good? Every bit of your hand that goes across their body feels your hand, every crevice of it. They just feel like they like a puzzle. Perfect. Perfect. The one and only. And so, how they feel about you. How do you feel about this person? So if you know this person, how do you feel about this person? This is, energy's fluid. How will you feel about this person? Oh my God. The Ace of Cups. You love this person. You will feel like they're the ultimate love, like it's gift, the pearl. Tell me more. Wow. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've got Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. The Magician. Oh, you feel it spiritually too. You feel it spiritually. You could think about this person and get very, let's just say, excited. If you know this person, you could think about this person and I put this right over a tract, I shit you not. Like, you could get a hard on, or, you know what I mean, turned on for no reason. Guy, girl, either way. Just the thought about their energy, or the thought of, like, the way they look at you, the way they grab you, if you have that connection. If not, you know of this person, it's like, she's trying to feel. What does it feel like? What do you feel like? I keep hearing that. I wonder what it would feel like. See, somebody wants that. It's like the spiritual connection with you. Some of you have a spiritual baby. Like, if this is futuristic and you haven't met yet in the physical, and you guys do the ugly, it's gonna be so good, because you guys are having definitely a baby that comes out of that pearl. I'm gonna tell you that right now. With this Empress here and this, like, somebody wants to tear you up. You know, it's like not even tear you up. It's like somebody wants to just enjoy every bit of you. This got sexual fast. It's attraction, though. It's magnetic. It's not about sex. It's just about an appeal. It's like two blankets of stars dancing with each other, cosmic beings dancing with each other throughout space, you know? Space and time. Creating everywhere. Fucking everywhere, on every counter. In every position. Hold my leg. Let's see if this works. But for real. I mean, the Ace of Cups, it never looks like that. It's normally a big cup. It's a big pearl. Okay, so obviously you have feelings for this person too. Feelings. That is a lot of feelings. It's the Ace of Cups. It's like, you might not know why you have these feelings, or you feel this person, or you feel their energy, but you do. It's subtle, but it, like, oh. Somebody here is like, they can't help it. Every fucking bit of you, they're attracted to. Like, it's like I can't take my eyes off you. I hear your voice when I'm sleeping. It's, you know, somebody, it's your face. Because in all these pictures, like, it's her face. Look at her face here. It's like, every time I look at one of these pictures, it hones in to her face. It's like maybe you have something from a past life that this person remembers. They know. They fucking know. It's like your smell, you know what I mean? Like your pheromones, your look, your style. It's you. You either have the same fucking hair, the same eyes, or it could be a feature that they know that you've always had, or a scar in a similar place, or the same color hair of every lifetime. Like they know you by the red hair, you know. They always do, or whatever specific color it is. Your energy, they know your energy. It's like, I've seen a lot of handsome men in my time, you know, or beautiful women, but it's just something about this person's like, it's something about you. At first, maybe this person, like, because I feel like they admire you now, the way they look at you, there's gratitude. Because it feels like, in a way, it's like, I feel like a competitive energy that comes through. It's like, maybe they compete for you in some ways. Okay, so how else do you feel about them? How else do you feel about this person? Death in reverse. Still some sort of healing, or there's still something that's not finished yet. It could be something, Somebody needs to let something go or close something out. Tell me more. Okay, it's bringing in something new. It's waiting for something new to evolve. The Page of Cups comes after the Death in reverse. So you could feel like you feel like this person hasn't put an end to something yet. You know, so you're waiting to make your move or to talk about or send a message. You're feeling the situation out. This person's equally, it's like you guys mirror each other's energy. You feel like the Devil. Something hasn't ended yet, and it's like a... Is this an obsession? Do you feel the same way? It's a passion. Somebody here is like overly sexually stimulated, though. Like somebody could have concerns that somebody hasn't, somebody has like a high sex drive, or that they're not done with somebody from the past. Yeah. With the intuition here in the 4 of Wands. So somebody could be concerned about a marriage not being over. Somebody's trying to use their intuition about what their 10 of Cups is, or hoping that you use your intuition. Somebody might know that somebody or something that's been tied to you is toxic, and they're waiting to see if you put that down, or if you use your intuition about a situation or somebody that you're tied to. It does come back to somebody either that's within your home or that you are married to with the 4 of Wands here. The Chariot comes out with the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Somebody's just waiting for something to move forward right now. Okay, so what's the blockage? Being told to change deck, closed off, anxiety, refuse to give, silence within. Okay, so the blockage is somebody's not wanting to say something because somebody's unsure about if something has been let go of or not. Something was put to they're wanting something to be finalized and complete. Because you're saying, how do you feel about them? You feel like they're your Ace of Cups. You feel this person is spirit on a spiritual level too. The Death in reverse, it's like a cycle is still going. So you could be concerned about somebody having an ongoing cycle, or see them as somebody who's not willing to quite let go of something yet. Okay, what's the challenge here? Is there a challenge? How the fuck did that come out of this deck? That's funny. It's the 8 of Swords in reverse. The challenge is the 8 of Swords in reverse. Well, that doesn't belong in there. See, I told you, this person sees you as somebody who will help them release themselves from some sort of self-imposed prison. I think somebody is afraid to be seen by you. You know what I mean? With this magician out here, it's like somebody knows that you can tap into deeper layers of consciousness. You're just very intuitive. You can feel when something's off, or if they've had a bad day, or when they're not posting as much, or the way that they are when you have communications with them or interactions. This person can just feel very seen by you, almost to a way that it kind of makes them wonder if there's still something that they haven't let go of, or if you haven't let go of. I don't know. It just, you might actually think that at some point you did some sort of work on them, or I don't know. It's just like, it has to do with not letting go of something. So I'm going to call on seeing what that is. I thought she was. Waited 6 years for her to finalize the divorce from her last marriage, and once it was done, she went back to him. Oof. Well, and that just goes to show right there. So what's the challenge in this position? Is there a challenge here? I mean, the Lovers. I mean, this is a deep past life. This is a significant connection. Whether this is, you have met this person feels like they know you. They know your soul. They're very attracted to you and you to that energy that they have. It's like something's mirrored here. Why do you always gotta fly off the table? Coming in hot. Fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is the challenge here. That is the challenge. Challenge, and this has to do with either that or those months. August, December, April. Let me get one more for the challenge. Lifestyle. The challenge here is in the closet. Secrets being held down low. Okay, so there should be something about a revengeful fire sign that has some sort of secretive lifestyle here. Getting even, childish behavior, patterns, or enjoying the show. Okay, so somebody could be worried about this fire sign or these months, what happened in these months, the way of living. Patterns. You could have certain patterns that come up in these months too. Tell me about the challenge. I mean, that's the ultimate love. That's a big love, and that came up. The challenge is, okay, so Spirit's coming back through saying, this isn't really a challenge. This is something that feels like underlining this was a challenge in the past. With the Five of Wands coming out in reverse, it's like people are being removed from the situation, so there's not obstacles. Feels like somebody's love struck, and this feeling and this passion that they have for you outweighs the feelings of the past or whatever this stuck point for them is. They're saying, I'm coming out of feeling blocked. I'm coming out of feeling blocked right now. In this challenging position to make some sort of loving offer or some sort of decision moving towards you, because somebody sees you as their some sort of ultimate, the apple of their eye. Somebody, you're like insatiable to somebody. In some ways your energy is insatiable. Somebody thinks about you often. Tell me more about this challenge. The three of Wands. You could live at a distance from this person. Okay, it feels like somebody's moving forward out of this blockage right now. Somebody's finding a way out. And that has to do with the devil at the bottom again. Somebody is releasing something. See, something has somebody. It's a spirit. This is spiritual. I'm telling you, this is spiritual. Because in the challenge position, it has to do with a zodiac sign. Specifically a zodiac sign. So this could be somebody who's going through or closing out cycles within certain zodiacs, or this could specifically have to do with that person or a person that's in that sign. Somebody that has been a challenge in this coming together, and that could be the passionate energy. Use your wisdom. Somebody wants to move forward towards you. Okay. That seemed like it was a challenge at that time. There's obstacles in the way because of somebody that was, a pattern that they have that could have to do with some sort of, and I'm hearing like obsessive, repetitive energy. They're working on balancing this out right now. That's been a challenge. Yeah, it's like the Five of Cups being here, not seeing. There was a challenge here of not seeing what was in front of them. What was in front of them. See, somebody's having to mix like two things, or maybe take their focus, or being so obsessive over something of the past. It's like the challenge here was not seeing what the future could hold, or how things can transform from specific. Somebody could be worried that you'll relapse. Somebody could be worried that there's somebody that some sort of toxic behavior or event or some sort of just toxicity that comes or could infiltrate into this, because your guys' feelings towards each other, the feelings towards you and the way they see you as somebody who has your shit together, somebody who is the ultimate choice, somebody that they have gratitude for and sees that you're connected. You bring joy into this person's life. You could be the mother to their child. I don't know if this is a past or present. I know this does have to do with spirituality. I know this person feels some sort of soul tie to you on a very deep level. You guys have a spiritual connection. I want to say some of you are already having sex in the astral realm in some ways. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of deep tie here. You guys connect. This person, if not, this person wants to connect you on a deeper level. I heard tantric sex. Like this person wants to spend so much time just, I'm hearing idolizing your body, every inch of it. You know, moving their fingers up and down your body slow. Just seeing your response. Just you. How you are in their energy. It's like you bring this person alive when they touch you, when they think of you. It does feel like a very passionate energy in the way that they think about you. Okay. So the opposition is feeling stuck about things of the past, some sort of pattern, some sort of toxin or toxicity or toxic behavior. What's the divine stance on this right now? What's the divine stance? What's the divine stance on this? Is this being divinely guided? The Ace of Cups out here. You're being shown. Yeah, I want to say if you're being guided, the world comes out. 21. Which is a 3. The 3 of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody's going to have to stop drinking. Here, this just brings about alcohol. For some reason, it comes back through. It's like, Spirit's advice is like to have a new beginning with letting go of partying or drinking. Like this really, in the toxicity of the devil over here as a stuck point, like the universe is saying there's a new beginning here, but some sort of overdoing or overindulging or over celebrating, you know, it needs to come to an end. Needs to come to an end. Spirit's advice. It feels like the divine really is trying to usher two people towards each other, and that's why like these other distractions or other karmics that you don't have to, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be a karmic, it would just be wasting of time. They're trying to keep you on a path to having this interaction with this person or making it come together in some way. So it's like if you're, you know what I mean? They're trying to put you in the right spot at the right time. Tell me more. What's the purpose of this relationship? The Queen of Swords. Okay, so you guys could both be very highly intellectual. You guys could come together and invent something. Some sort of power. I'm hearing power couple. It feels like you guys could do some sort of business. King of Pentacles out here. Working together. Writing. There's something about literature here and writing, like coming together, sharing ideas. Divine trying to get you guys to connect on an intellectual level. It feels like you guys do something with helping others heal from pain. We've got a tattoo artist out here. The Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords. It's a lot of intellect. The Divine's talking about, I'm hearing a mutual understanding. Something you guys are going to learn about each other through this. Ace of Cups again with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's about, there's going to become a point when Spirit just wants you to really focus on not working, not, you know, there'll be a time that comes in so that you can focus on love. It's like somebody here really needs to, cannot wait. The soul's desire is to connect with your soul. You know what I mean? It's the path. The souls feel this. They're being brought together, and it has to do with your guys' intellect or your psyche. There could be something about you guys, or both could be water signs. I've got 2 Ace of Cups out here. It's like it's a mutual give and take, but it feels like, see how this water pours out and then there's this pearl. It's like they feed each other. Really is a, telling you, it's like once this couple actually touch or get in, like, I want to keep calling it a couple. These people come into contact. It's like c'est la vie. It's over with. The emotions, it's like there's some sort of fairy godmother, some sort of guide that's guiding these two together. They're helping them both transform at the same time, through emotions. They're sharing emotions and helping each other transmute things, and this is happening spiritually. I'm telling you, there is something about making love out here. There's something about a kundalini or some sort of just, it's like you can already feel what it would feel like to be this person's skin on your skin. It's like this from another lifetime. It's everything and more. I mean, like, there's really is. Maybe that's why that devil's out here too with that. And I pick it up and the devil's on the bottom. It's like somebody wants you. And it doesn't feel like, it's like, they may feel like it's almost unhealthy because they don't understand, like, why they're so drawn to you. It is because, I mean, their intuition is leading them to you. Their intuition is saying, yes, love struck. Look, they feel like you shot an arrow right into their heart, and they don't understand why they can't get you out of their mind. This person could think about marriage with you. I'm telling you. You could think about this person and just get wet instantly. Or, you know what I mean? Just get turned on and not know why. Or, you know what I mean? You're washing dishes and then all of a sudden, and then intuitively, like, you get this, through your psyche, you'll see a vision of them or think of something or something, or you just feel that energy. You have to know this person. With you having feelings, how do you, okay, so you see this person, what's your intention with this person? Looks like help people put your intention with this person is help them to get out of the wounded warrior, to lay some of their burdens down. Yeah, your intention is to work with them spiritually. It's like you could be some sort of spiritual teacher or some sort of counselor, guide. You teach people how to lay down their burdens instead of being leaned up against a tree with all of, you teach people how to shift into a different suit. It's like, this is air energy, this is wand energy. How to get into the more of the spiritual and release from the wounded part, and then to understand the lesson from it. So you could be some sort of teacher. Your intention is to help this person heal. Your intention is to help them to lay down the burdens of the past and look at things from a higher perspective. Your intentions with them is, it feels like it's like you work with them. The Nine of Cups is out here. Look at her. I said something earlier about red hair. It's like you just know. There's a lot of water energy out here. You could do some sort of sigil or water scrying, or be some sort of Atlantean, or have ties to Atlantis. This person could feel you emotionally. This person's very drawn to you. And you feel the call from their soul to guide them, or guide your being. I'm telling you, you're being guided towards this person as much as this person is you. This person, I feel, is already, I want to say, in love with you. In love with the idea of you, in love with your connection that you have to yourself. They love that. They see you as a ultimate, like, God put this person in my life. There's no way, show me the sign. And it's like they're getting signs about you. They get these signs about you. And your signs about them is that they haven't closed out something, or that they're trying to put a death to something. You can see that they're on a path to becoming fulfilled themselves. You want to see this person do good. That's your intention. So you have to know each other in some way, or this happens, and this is fluent. What is this person's thoughts towards you? What is this person's truest thoughts towards you? I'm telling you, there is passion out here, and it has to do with, like, they're magnetized to you because of your connection to yourself. It's so, it sucks them in on a level of just your realness, the way that you can connect, the way that you make sense, the way that it's like you understand them, and maybe some people have a hard time of like they've heard it all or but something about you, and it's not like it's sexual, but it's your magnetism. You broke something in this person, you know what I mean, and in a good way. You broke something in this person in a good way. So let's see this person's truest thoughts about you. Truest thoughts about you for the highest good, Holy Spirit, holy angels. Oh, they want to feel you, I'm telling you. With the magician out here, nice butterflies. I mean, look at her. She's all, like they don't even want to touch your body. They just want you to lay naked and then just put their hands over you. They're not even going to look. They just want to. It's something like that. Attraction is that powerful. And I'm telling you, this is being guided. This is all being guided. And maybe you didn't see this person as this before. Maybe you didn't. But you will. Because it feels very mutual with 21 out here. All my life, I was trying to fill a void inside of me by doing more. But now that I found myself, I feel complete and see extras as blessings. The world. This person's thought about you is, I'm telling you, it's completely guided. The world. And the world came out down here too. Thoughts and feelings from this person to you. Their truest thoughts and feelings. The Eight of Pentacles. I am reading more about soft skills and emotions because I never had a connection like this, and I want to be your stable partner. The Eight of Pentacles. See, I told you there's this era of vulnerability because of your psychic abilities or your ability to, it's like they feel very vulnerable by you. It turns them on so much too. It's like that's why they want to have this moment of vulnerability with you. Not only because you make them feel seen. You make this person feel so sexy or hot, or you know what I mean? It's like they could stand butt naked in front of you and not have one care. It's just like looking you in the eyes. It's like they're already making love to you. They're already in that first contact with you. You know what I mean? Their soul remembers it. They're showing me the notebook when they go up in that house before Noah ever fixes it. And they have sex for the first time, it's like that, she was shaking. She's like, well, I don't know what to say, and she's like, well, that's me, I'm the talker. I'm like, what? But it's this person is, and it's not just about sex, let me reiterate that. They can't help that they feel that by you. It's not their first intent. Their first intent is like what you bring to the table and this awakening within them. It's just you. That's all I can say. It's just you. I can't pick one thing I'm hearing. It's just what I don't know what you do to my body. I don't know what you do to my body and my mind. It's like you break down walls and barriers that I never thought that there would be a person that could make me feel to the depth of myself again. I wish I can take back all of the words I said to you. I get angry when somebody doesn't agree with me and I act impulsively. Five of Swords. So this person could have a lot of chatter in their head from other people or just especially if they're spiritual, about you. Wishy-washy, maybe because you are handsome and, the last handsome person they were with, took advantage of them. And they could be really observing your patterns right now and trying to feel the situation out. Or vice versa. The Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups, I'm telling you, and that just fell out. I was so deprived of feminine touch in my life to feel safe and nurtured. I no longer am afraid, and I am ready to embrace it. The Empress, again, I'm telling you, like somebody sees you as somebody who has brought them back online. You've brought them back to life. See, somebody has a thing with somebody's hair. I seen a woman walking around the end of a trailer. It was like a mobile fifth wheel kind of. And it was in a parking lot, and I just seen the wind catch her hair like this. And her hair was kind of like a reddish brown. And I was in this state where I was watching her walk around, and I was like, gosh, She's beautiful, you know, so I could see like somebody, there's things, you're impressionable in this person's mind. There's things you do or faces that you make or the way that the sun hits off your face or the wind catches your hair that just, it's so pure. There's a pureness about you. It's not because, you know, you can't be a thug or that you're not strong or that you're not like this person knows a lot of what you've went through, you know, especially if they're spiritual, they divinate, they've known of you. And this could be somebody that has watched you for, you know, at least 3 years, if not more, and has maybe seen you with other people or seen you at the workplace or seen you taking your kids or, you know, being a parent, or they know you on the spiritual though, and to them, they know they have a connection to you. They know it, they're being guided, and they just need confirmation that they're not crazy, that if they say something, you know, that this isn't just in their head, that they're just not trying to, you know, form some sort of toxic relationship with you. They want to make sure their intuition's right on, that, you know, they want to know that you feel the same way in some way too. Rumor has it you love me too. This person's desire for, I'm telling you, there's something about hair here. There's something about physical touch in the face. There's something about, it's like I can never forget your face. It's like lifetime after lifetime. It's just your smile. It's something that you have that's prominent, that they remember you by. You're undeniable to them. You're unmistakable. What do they like about you the most? Like, what is this? What is this fatal attraction? Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands, sorry. You're beautiful. You're handsome. It's your, I'm telling you, I haven't said this enough. You're beautiful. You are, this person's maybe not their average type, but there's a lot of women that could look like you, but they're not like you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of pretty girls, but there's none like you. Or there's a lot of good-looking men, but there's none that carry themselves the way you do. It's a disposition. It's your mind. This person loves your mind. And something about your touch. Maybe they just observe you as a nurturer. They wonder what it's like to be touched by you. You know? This person's inspired by your passions, and it makes them passionate. Look, the devil want to pop out again. I'm telling you. This is a very sexual energy that comes through right here. Very passionate, obsessive. It's like, is this a bad obsessive? Judgment's here with the Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Five of Wands. This could be somebody that broke your heart in the past that's having judgment on their self and feeling blocked from what they're reminiscing on you of being. Like, this could be somebody who's wanting to come back. Because this Three of Swords it's tied to that other Three of Swords. You could have went through something a lot different than somebody else did. You could have called judgment on this person. King of Swords here. Yeah, you've got somebody in their head. Definitely not wanting to let you go. Somebody could feel like this connection that's coming in and feel that. I'm telling you, they're wanting to block that in some way and tie it back. You already called judgment, or this person is coming in. I told you there's a need to protect you from somebody else or some other energy. This Leo, this Aries, or this Sagittarius. Devil again. Yes. This person's trying to protect you from this blockage. They know that this is trying to come back for you again. This person's tied to you in spirit. So there is a passion here, but it's in a good way. It's to feel you in that way of, this person wants to protect you from some sort of heartbreaker. Somebody's going to try to put something back together with you that's toxic and not healthy. This is way too many devils out here. And the Three of Swords here, this is a Three of Swords that doesn't go away. I mean, look at the agony on the face. This is somebody that this person knows is going to try to come back in and resurface. This person has already called spiritual judgment on them. Yeah, they have the intuition. They know they do some sort of moon cycles, moon rituals on you. Um, Try to keep you out of balance. This person knows that you're intuitive, and a water sign. It's like they try to mess with your emotions, or they could be trying to mess with this person's emotions too, which is why this person hasn't come forward yet to tell you about their passions. Because with the devil out here that many times and the Three of Swords, like you're dealing with some sort of narcissist in a way. Judgment again with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe is putting something into balance. The universe is gonna give you a choice here to use your intuition. King of Cups and Judgment. Yep, to go with the old ways of being blocked, this old toxicity that it feels like it comes back for a test in some ways, or to move forward. Use your intuition and step on this journey by making a decision of yourself. It's showing me futuristically, if not now, there is a higher guide that comes forward that's guiding two divine souls together. Feels like in another realm you're already together. You know this. Somebody knows this. They're just, it's undeniable how they feel about you. They've gone into their intuition over and over, their emotions. Like this person could have even cried over you or felt some sort of deep connection. With gratitude out there, like this person could just be so grateful you came into their life. This person wants to protect you from like this blockage energy, or see you not have to go through that again. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. This person knows that there's some sort of spiritual test or blockages that comes back. Whatever you left behind is definitely feeling blocked in their head, and really they're put in time out. Like they cannot move forward towards you. Why? Because they're a liar. King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Okay. Overall for this soul connection. For this soul connection. Man, this person wants you to know how they feel about you. And they want to express it to you. And it's not like move it fast. It's not. It's like they already know you, so they feel comfortable with you. They could literally lay down next to you and just hold you and embrace you. It's like they've known you their whole life. Some people, this person just wants to be in your presence. They want to know what it would feel like to be close to you. It's like you give this person butterflies, or you make them smile, or trust comes out. The souls wants you to know you need to trust in a relationship for it to thrive. This is the overall message. The soul bond. Look at the tree and the way that those roots are weaving around and wrapped together. Trust this already comes together. Trust this is already here. Judgment's out here. Look into the depths of your emotions. This is a deep soul bond. And if you're questioning that from something new that comes in, yeah, protect your relationships well. This person wants you to trust them that comes in with what they tell you. They want you to know they cherish you. They're not like the past. They're not like what you've put up with before, you know. They want to make you happy. They want to embrace you in a loving new connection. They don't know how to bring this about. This is consciousness that comes through. Somebody's higher self is bringing this message that they are kind of confused. They're not sure if there's something that's completely ended, or you, them. They know that you've been through something, and they know that there's judgment out here on whatever has happened. Through it all, this person just says, my soul loves your soul. You've helped me to grow. You've helped me to see the light. In situations, you had me question everything. You had me question myself, who I was, my beliefs, what I thought. It feels like this person even at one time thought you were bad, or that you were some sort of, with the high priestess being here, questioning, if you were of the higher light, your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. That's the overall message that the spirit guides bring through. The divine says trust. There's the timings here. All seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answers you need. And it feels like in this read, somebody gets the answers you need. Past life, and here it is. Past life. This is a past life relationship. This makes it pulls on your heartstrings. I haven't seen this card in a long time. Your soul remembers this. This is some sort of quantum entanglement, some sort of past life love. Somebody literally, they just keep saying you're in my heart. I feel you in my soul. I can't stop watching you. I can't stop looking at you, wondering, somebody wants to get to you before somebody else can. You know what I mean? They know that you're worthy and deserving of somebody to make you happy. This person loves your independence. They love that you're strong-willed and strong-minded, that you do a lot of things on your own. They know you've come through a lot. You could be onto some sort of creative passion right now, or posting more, talking more about certain things. It's really got their attention. You make this person want to focus on things of value. 44 as I say that. Thank you guys for hitting the like and subscribe button. By the way, if you guys want a personal read with me, my email address is angeldynasty33@gmail.com. Oh, I forgot. I will take 2 more reads. I still haven't had anybody ask for a read, which is odd. So, and then I am a general contractor, so I'm gonna be doing a couple remodels. So I will still do my lives, but I'm gonna take a pause on personal reads unless they're emergency personal reads. What's up? What's up, Mac McCullish? What's up, Puffin? 237. Puffin, you and Art of Pain were cracking me up. I was just finishing that video. We were all wearing the green shirt. But some of the stuff you guys say in the chat is so funny. I can't wait till the video actually reposts so that you can go through. It takes a while till it's processed, and then it'll let you watch the live chat. But I love watching that. You crack me up. Art of Pain's always like, well, if you just shut up, you'd listen to the story. You guys crack me up. Mackie! Who's all wearing a white shirt right now? Thank you for this beautiful evening. Love you, gorgeous. I love you too, Alicia. You're so positive and uplifting. Thank you for every way that you support all of us. And I send you guys all out love. Bradley Bear, wonderful read tonight. Casey, thank you. I liked it too. Boy, let's talk about some passion. Good. Me, oh my. And I think it's so funny too, because I told you everything I do up to a read, I literally came out here tonight in a set of boxers, and I just thought it was weird because I normally have sweatpants, but my shed's been so hot out here, and I plugged it in a couple hours before I came out because the kids went to go get pizza. And I was like, well, this is a little risque. But like I said, everything always, like before the read, follows up to, now I get it. You know what I mean? It's like somebody wants you to be in that state of feeling beautiful within your own being. You know what I mean? Being just who you are, the way you are. Somebody already sees you as that, or will. And remember, this is collective energy. This is stuff you call forward towards you. This is somebody who is very heavily in this energy. Like somebody is in this right now. Somebody's encumbered by like what they've been through, never thinking that life would have something like this could happen for them in their life, that they would find this passion again, this spark that ignites something within them that makes them feel, attractive. When we start getting older, or we have kids, or, we always work, we might get our hair cut here and there, but when we really feel good about ourselves outside of that, like attractive, and somebody sees us who you find equally attractive, that's one of the most enamoring feelings you can have, is just somebody getting lost in you. Sometimes the saddest thing is about not finding genuine people when you are, and your intent is to, have some amazing sex, some bomb-ass food, some good adventures, and a shit ton of laughs, probably tears, but more or less togetherness, solidarity, loyalty is, I forgot what I was going to say. It's about finding somebody that holds that same vision. You know what I mean? When you find somebody else that's like you, it's scary. It's like, wow, this person's real, and it's hard to, I'll say, is when you have looks, it's a curse. It's hard to find people that don't want to just have a trophy on the arm, or harvest off your energy, or get jealous later. That's why you become a strong individual person, self-aware, so you build good boundaries. 44, as I say this, you're aware of people's energy when it shifts. It doesn't feel as genuine, or you notice behaviors or patterns. That's why you get to know people before you get into that. You could feel like you know somebody really well, but it's like you understand, if you're the best version of yourself, that the universe is aligning you with that. And this could be what happens to you in your head. Is it could have been a long path to healing. You could be very advanced and just notice the daily people that you interact with, or they're just not like that. And you finally found somebody that stimulates you in the way or understands you or makes you feel alive again. And there's not many people like that in this earth. And not only is it nice for you, but it's what keeps you going. It's what's getting you back in shape. It's what's getting your mind right. It's passion. This heart is all over it. Bradley says she's gorgeous and yet has low self-esteem. I see a million girls like that. You know what I mean? Beautiful girls come up to me and I go out to the bar or I go out. And the first thing they say is, "You're just so confident." And I think it's because I work hard and you know what I mean? I think it really has to do with what I do in my life. I can't rest it on being beautiful. Beautiful doesn't pay the bills. You know what I mean? And really, I don't see anybody. So looking good isn't a thing. And I think when we take people away from societies that have that judgment constantly on people to what you wear to work, what you're, when you come out here and you throw your hair in a bun and you wear the same jeans 2 days in a row because, you don't want to do laundry and you're just fucking them up the next day anyways, you really start to focus on your work ethic, how you feel inside as you're working, or, what your goals are. You start becoming more goal-oriented. Then when you dress up and go out, you're like, wow, I almost feel too dressed up. You know what I mean? I'm not wearing a skirt or this, or it feels too much. I think self-confidence comes within our worth of ourself, how we feel worthy of within our being. Vulnerable. A lot of people are insecure because they feel vulnerable. People look them dead in the eyes and make contact with them. They feel like, a lot of people start to look away or it's too much. Or some people know when people are intentional or intense. And that's why there's people like that, to bring out those things when we realize I'm insecure. I was like that after my second kid. I got to the state of being insecure. I was 24, 24, and I'd gotten a little bit chubbier. Not that I've ever been a big girl, but you know what I mean? I just didn't feel young and cute, and I had 2 kids, you know what I mean? And now I have 5 kids, and I feel more attractive now than I was in my 20s within myself, because I think it's my mind. My mind's in control of my matter, you know what I mean? I can connect to other energies, and then now I know what energy feels like. I know what passion feels like. It's the best feeling. Or gratitude, when you look at the moon and the stars and you miss home, but you're here to do something great. It's all of these things that come into your life that build that sense of who you are. It's not about what pair of glasses or shoes you have on. It's that, fuck, I get to wake up. First thing, universe, thank you, another day. What are we doing? Walking through life with intention without, is everything. My life changed as soon as I started becoming intentional with myself in every way. Now you find somebody else who's intentional with their self, and then now you have 2 people that are intentional about definitely having some sort of connection on a profound, very emotional, intelligent level. These people could be in the next room and feel each other touching each other. This is that connection. I mean, I could feel it in my own body. It's very intense. Yeah, there's a lot of very insecure beauties. I have a very beautiful group of sisters, and a lot of them have some deep-rooted insecurities. And then, they do the cosmetics and the other things, and that's the path. That's what you know what I mean? I think we all get hit with the age part. For me, I'm trying to connect with my body to slow down the aging, so, I don't have to put shit like that. I mean, who wants to get fucking old? So in the meantime, I'm going to be hot and enjoy it. I'm going to do all the cool moves that I can while I still can. I make this shit look good. YOLO! I'm in fucking Guardian Oracle shirts that say you only live once. That's so funny, but we believe in incarnation. Puffin, are you asking me if I do personal reads? Are you letting people know? Do the personals have the reads be posted online? The only person that sees them is you. I send you a link to your read. You will be the only one in the chat. Nobody else gets to see it. It's through YouTube, but it's a private link from me to you. We can either do it live or I record it and send it to you. The only person who can see it is the person with the link, and it's not public. So, just so that's put out there. Now, some people have let me put their reads out there. By the way, has anybody checked on Tay Tay? I have not heard from her in a while. Yeah, when I say live personal read, that means from me to you. So we're in real time together. It's a split screen, but it's a private room within in YouTube that we come together. What's up, rainbows? Taylor? Oh, I have her email. I'll message it to you, her email too. Or Jason, when I get off of here. All right, guys, like I said, I'll take 2 more personal reads and then I'm going to slow it down for a little bit until I can get these projects done. Fun thing is, I'll have lots of cool shorts and show you guys the project along the way and whatnot. Reads might not be as long, so I'm kind of like, really trying to get into the energy here and give you guys some content for when things get slow down a little bit. I'm sure I can balance it just fine. I believe I can do that. I have a good team to help me on this path. A lot of things are looking up in my life. I could not be more happier in all ways. You guys have helped me grow so much. So getting on here, doing the pull of cards, these reads has helped me grow in my confidence, in my accuracy, in my connection with myself and my intention to help humanity. So everybody who has gotten a personal read for me and supported me in that way and allowed me to be a part of your life and intertwine with you energetically and help be a guide and you a guide to me, thank you. Thank you for just, I love you guys. I look forward to seeing the comments and listening to you guys and getting on here. It's brought me through a dark place, and now I'm realizing I didn't even realize I was out of it until, I'm like, wow, things really turned out with just a lot of faith. So I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys, and I know it's a collective energy that's coming around. All right, guys, I hope you guys like this love read. It was absolutely stunning. And I'm going to label it to Do You Want Me As Bad As I Want You? All right. Good night, guys. Kisses from Idaho.